Merv Griffin produced some game shows back in the good old days, maybe starting with Wheel of Fortune and then the revival of Jeopardy, which were both pretty big hits and what have you. But there was this one show that was produced by his company, and this is one I don't think gets a lot of talk about. And I'm also going to dedicate this video in memory of its host, the Amazing Johnathan. Here it is, today on the Wide World of Game Shows, it's Ruckus. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews presents Wide World of Game Shows. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as Big D, and well, this is Wide World of Game Shows. So, today's game I'm going to be talking about is probably one of the most strangest games that's kind of a mix of game show and variety show. And it's one I've only watched a little bit. I kind of didn't really care much for this game, though. Though I am still going to be generous and dedicated in the memory of its host. So, here it is, Ruckus. Ruckus was a game show and variety show combined together. It was originally only shown in New York on WNBC TV, the NBC affiliate in New York. It premiered in September of 1991 and ran until January of the following year. It was hosted by the Amazing Johnathan. Now, Ruckus was shot at Merv Griffin's Resorts in Atlantic City, in New Jersey. Now, aside from the Amazing Johnathan, he had a couple of assistants, included Helen Incolingo and Charlene Donahue Wallace. The format had audience members playing games for cash prizes. In the final round, 3 contestants played a 4-minute stunt round. The announcer was Jim Bradley, and Mort Lindsay did compose the theme music. Merv Griffin, of course, was executive producer because it was produced by his company, Merv Griffin Enterprises, along with Columbia. Now, they had stunts on a show which were similar to other types of stunts you'd see on shows, most notably Beat the Clock. But they were all designed to be messy, though, kind of like what we'd see on kids' games like Double Dare. Sometimes the Amazing Johnathan would perform another magic trick prior to the stunt, and many of the stunts often awarded around $500 to be split amongst the teams, and some stunts allowed for bonus money. The final round of the game, titled Reach for the Stars, involved 3 players trying to win as much money as possible. Now, within a 4-minute time limit, it would start counting down as soon as Jonathan began reading the first question. The player who buzzed in and answered it earned $100 and ran over to a board with stars. He or she would grab a star and hand it to Jonathan to answer a question or perform a stunt, all of which were worth anywhere from $100 to $1,000. If they failed to answer a question or perform a stunt before hearing the buzzer, the other 2 contestants were eligible to answer a toss-up question to get in the game. Some episodes used a variation where another toss-up question would be asked after each stunt, regardless of whether the contestant who played it could complete it or not. The player with the biggest total won the game and the cash they earned with it when the 4 minutes expired. Now, I vaguely remember the show's host, the Amazing Johnathan. Well, of course, real name was John Edwards Zealous, whom we sadly lost last February. Yep, he passed away in February on February 22nd, 2022. So just over a year ago. So I'm actually being generous to dedicate this in memory of him. Now, he was a comedian and magician, and well, he was self-described as the Freddy Krueger of comedy. He performed wearing his ever-present headband and his shows frequently used gore. But don't worry, we didn't see that on Ruckus. No. Anyway, but enough said. Anyway, the show only aired in New York City on WNBC TV, with plans to move to syndication. However, it did not. But the show ended in January of 1992 after 60 episodes were produced and aired, and it would not be seen again until Game Show Network began airing reruns in 1997. Now, according to Johnathan's website, he was embroiled in a contract dispute with joint creator executive producer Merv Griffin during the off season and chose not to return. Not wanting to continue the show with a different host, Griffin opted to cancel it instead. Well, that's understandable and what have you. It would be tough to tell you about this, but I will tell you this that you can find a few full episodes of Ruckus on YouTube. Yes, I'm having a look. Yes, there are a few there's looks like I say from the looks of it 4 or 5 episodes tops. So including one that I believe was shown on WNBC itself. From the description, like anyway. So, like I said, Ruckus is easily probably a long forgotten game show. And I can tell you this, I just don't have too much recollection on this and what have you. But I will tell you this, that even though he passed away last year, I will tell you that the Amazing Johnathan, well, he changed a bit since I saw him on the show. But anyway, you can actually find footage of him on there as well. So anyway, from what I've seen um, of this, it's just absolutely crazy and what have you. Oh yeah, you can actually find them, or you can find clips on the show. You can even find them, even some on oh yeah, there's even one on Johnathan's website. Well, not website, but his YouTube channel. It looks like it's still there. Yes. So anyway, I am going to tell you that since I can't really find much footage of Ruckus, I'm going to say if you have heard The Amazing Johnathan, then I'd say maybe give this a watch and what have you. Or if you're into real crazy stunt shows and what have you, or if you're into like Beat the Clock or something like that, then I'd say Ruckus might be worth looking into. But this is gonna be a short episode because it didn't last that long. So if you've ever watched Ruckus before, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time I'll be bringing to you my review of the film Baby Mama. And we will have another episode of Wide World of Game Shows coming up soon. Later on this soon. So I hope you liked this, and if you did, you might want to check out these other 2 games that I mentioned earlier that Griffin was an executive producer for. In the upper left-hand corner is the episode I did on Wheel of Fortune. The upper right-hand corner is the episode on Jeopardy. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the episode I did on Beat the Clock, which of course was from Mark Goodson and Bill Todman. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as wide world of game shows. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.